Hello and welcome to the stream, but again, hello, no Logitech. This is becoming a bit of a joke now. Deactivate, activate. It's not there. This was, honestly, this was working literally before I pressed go live. This is really starting to get on my nerves now. 1 second, guys. Let me do an unplug, replug. And it's back in, and let's try again. Honestly, this was working. 2 minutes before I went live. This is working again. Right, it's still not working. Pro streamer. Absolute pro streamer right here, guys. 1 second, let me try something else again. Well, the webcam certainly binned it already. Right. Full on Jimmy moves indeed, Potato. Honestly, something is not right with this. Let me try that again. Deactivate, activate. No, it's not working. It's just not working at all. Oh well, I'm here. And there's a grey screen in the background. Hello and welcome everybody, I'm DDF Racer and I'm coming to you from the ether today. We are racing Group 5s at the Salzburgring. Let me do a Control-Alt-Delete on Logitech, see if that works. Let's see if that does any wonders. I just don't understand. It's worked fine all the way through practice. And now it decides to bin it on me. Right, let's try again. Control-Alt-Delete, kill Logitech completely. Start Logitech back up again. Go to the camera. Deactivate. Activate. No, it's just not working. Normally it comes back online. Anyway, hello and welcome from the void indeed. It's a little bit too late to do a full reboot because, yeah, the server goes live in 3 minutes, guys. And if I'm not in qualifying, I'm not in the server. Like, you can't join in qualifying, so I'm gonna... I don't know what to do here. Let me try a different USB port.
5 minutes remaining, 5 minutes.
Okay, well, five minutes to go anyway. Well, I've got a pedal cam. Pedal cam could definitely work. And no, it's not coming up at all now. Nothing like a little bit of unprofessional problem solving with a live audience. I'm so sorry about this, guys. Like I said, it worked all the way through practice before the stream for at least an hour. And then, yeah, it's just not doing it, guys. It's just not cooperating today. Foot cam, that will do the trick. Well, I've been looking at getting a Lumix, I think it's a G7, but they're expensive. So I'm gonna have to bite the bullet on that, because this is just a joke. This is just a joke. Right, one more time. Exit Logitech software. And start the Logitech software again. Nope, it's not there. It's not even on the device list. Right, well, I'm just going to have to do this anyway. You're just going to have to imagine my face, which is probably not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing at all, guys. Just going to have to imagine my face today. Right. It's not your fault, Paul Kirby. You should always come to the stream whenever you can. Yeah, I think the webcam's gone completely. I think the webcam is completely dead. It's not even registering on the device list. Let me see if I can switch over to desktop mode here. Look, there's my wheel. There's whatever the hell that is. I don't use that. And yeah, it's just not there. It just doesn't want to cooperate. Try again. Plug it back in again. Nope, nothing. I'm gonna race without a webcam today, guys. It's the only way. It's the only option. Okay, well, let's give you a little bit of background on what's going on. So let me wait for RaceRoom to load in the background. We are currently in the practice session. There are 2 minutes and 57 seconds left in the practice session today. Tobias is racing with us. Brody's racing with us. I'm driving the Greenwood Corvette. So is Brody. You can see there, Brody's in the Greenwood Corvette as well. We're the only two stupid enough to drive that car. Tobias is... what's Tobias in there? He's in the other Corvette, the Corvette Monza, I believe it is. And we've got Rangy in the Nissan. Mark in the Porsche. Well, it's not a Porsche, it's a fab car. Paul's in the Chevy. And then we got some Zaxpeeds, some more Nissans in here. And then I got one sole BMW. Yeah, 2 minutes and 12 sessions. No, we haven't got 2 minutes and 12 sessions left in the practice session. Oh no, we have actually, because RaceRoom just froze on me. Don't do that, RaceRoom.
2 minutes to go. 2 minutes.
That's a good idea, Daniel. If I had some old video, I could queue up in the background. But the thing is, I don't have that video ready. Like I could put something on, you know, of me just flapping my arms about in the breeze. But yeah, I don't, unfortunately, mate. Can't do that. So you're just gonna have to imagine my face today. But I am absolutely terrified. Hey, Dave Camp. Dave Camp! Welcome to the stream, mate. I assure you I am here. My webcam's crapped itself, so normally you can see my ugly little face in the bottom left of the screen. But Logitech's just thrown a wobbly on me today, mate. It cuts out sometimes, and then it comes back again. But, yeah, it's just died completely today. Died completely. GG Logitech. Thank you, Logitech. But welcome to the stream, Dave Cam. I see you've been getting into RaceRoom yourself recently. This is pretty much peak RaceRoom. Group 5 is pretty much peak RaceRoom, if I'm being honest with you. And if you haven't driven the Corvette, the Greenwood Corvette, then do yourself a favour. This thing sounds evil. It drives evil, but oh my goodness me, does it have one hell of a top speed. And that's the only thing that's going to keep me in contention in this race today, is the top speed. I'm not going to be overtaking anybody on pace. I'm not going to be overtaking anybody on the brakes. I will get them down the straights, and that is the only way that is going to happen. Oh, we've got heaps of people leaving the server. We got some chickens in here. With 28 seconds remaining, we are now down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 runners. 10 runners in the grid today. Yeah, I know, Tech Joyce. Indeed, Dave. Well, let me just try and disconnect, reconnect one more time, see if that brings it back to life. I don't think it will for some reason. Yeah, it's. I haven't got any time left. It's going to go into the qualifying very shortly. So you're just going to have to rely on my voice, and you're just going to have to trust that I'm here.
That's the end of the session. Me too.
You're just going to have to believe me. I have a pedal cam, so you can still see my stinky feet. Hey, Tim Boltman. No, Potato, Tobias isn't. Tobias is not in the Greenwood. Let's continue to the next session. And we have progressed into qualifying. Excellent. So let me just run you through what's going to happen today. We have 20 minutes of qualifying, which has already started. Then we're going to have a 90-minute race with standing start, with full damage. With incident points, with fuel use, with tyre wear. And I say tyre wear because this thing, it likes to chew through its tyres. Now let me just run you very quickly through the car and all the options that I'm running on the car today. So I'm going to be running soft tyres for the race. 110 litres in the tank. You need about 190, 200 to get through safely. I put the brake bias back a little bit. Front spring's a little bit softer. The wing, I've dropped it because, you know what, it's going to slide anyway. It's going to slide anyway, so I might as well just drop it a little bit and try and get even more... Oh, hang on! Hang on a minute! Logitech? Are you kidding me? Deactivate, reactivate... It's back! What? I don't understand you. I don't understand you. Great ears, by the way, Sammy. I did not hear that in the background. I did not hear the USB ding ding ding. You've got fantastic hearing. But I'm here. Look, I told you I'm here. It's kind of ironic that my t-shirt says never look back. You can't look anywhere, really, if you haven't got a webcam. But yeah, let me just switch it back to that mode. And yes, you can see here that I've made a few tweaks to the setup, nothing major, but I will post this on my Discord after the race. So if you're running in the EU server or the American server later on, then you can load it up if you are foolish enough to drive the Greenwood. But like I said, the qualifying is going in the background right now. Brody's here, he's fast. Tobias is here, he's fast. I mean, to be honest, everybody's kind of fast in this. But yeah, we've got a 10-car grid, and it's going to be chaos. I hope you guys enjoy. Donnie, you don't have to imagine anymore, mate. So let me, let me switch it over to RaceRoom mode and let's get qualifying. Yep, Oculus works, that is good. Let's pause the music and let's get out on track because there is going to be a completely different type of music very quickly. And again, thank you to everybody for tuning in and joining me here for today's stream. It is great to have you. I hope you're enjoying it wherever you are, whatever time it is. Okay, first gear, Streamlabs is working. I'm paranoid that it's not going to work now yet. Pedal cam works. Cool, my technology is here. Right. Listen to this.
Pit exit's clear. Push. Okay, Dan, we've got 17 minutes to get the job done. The brake temperatures are low. We need to get some heat in.
Oh.
Tyres all round. Fastest lap for Norman, 123.07.
It sounds so good. And I do realise I've gone out on full fuel, but the car is quite stable on full fuel. I did try and run some low fuel laps in practice, and it is very skatey. I prefer the stability. And now here is the Greenwood. This is Greenwood Central. Only 4 gears, lift over the crests, even though every other car in RaceRoom drives these flat. Yeah, Daniel, manual shifting today, H pattern, 4 gears with clutch. 306 kilometers an hour, and then you have to get heavy on the brakes and kind of get the rear kicked around and kind of continue that slide. I'm switching over to my left foot just so I've got a bit more control on the brake because, yeah, I only make 6 gear changes a lap here. I use second gear for the first chicane, and I use third for every other corner if it's not fourth. Anyway, last corner now. Let's cue it up. Let's get a banker lap on the board. Concentration time. Turn it up. Enjoy the sound. It's amazing.
New fastest lap for Norman, 122.11.
Short shift there. That's Greenwood traction control right there, guys. And that's Brody up ahead of me on track, and the only other Greenwood in the race. Lift over the crest. Lift again. Use that speed.
15 minutes remaining, 15 minutes to go.
There we go, initiate that slide and keep it going. Ish.
Yellow flag.
Whoa!
Sector 2 is 0.44 off the pace.
I just realised I've still got comms muted. 1 second. 1 second. Because that was Brody ahead of me, and he did exactly the same, and I got a little bit too excited as well. Hey, Brody.
Hey, Dan.
I just realised I had comms muted. I may have copied you a bit there, mate.
Yeah, we gave Tobias an interesting chicane there.
And a completely unnecessary, but very interesting chicane. Alright, let's give it another go. Don't forget, you guys can vote on whether you think I'm going to bin it or not. I have already voted on yes.
Watch the white line. Green flag, you're clear.
And I think the evidence speaks for itself already. I've got to try and tame this thing. For 90 minutes, guys. 90.
Yellow flag, stay sharp.
Bins in qualifying don't count because that was cold brakes and that was rather embarrassing. Okay, let's try again. But basically to vote in qualifying, well, to vote if you think I'm going to bin it or not, type into the chat exclamation mark vote yes or exclamation mark vote no. There are no prizes.
All clear on pit exit.
Just a great sense of satisfaction that you got it right. Nice and early on the brakes. No, Sam.
This lap for Norman on 21.70.
The vote does not reset every lap, although it should in these things, because that would at least give me a chance. Yeah, you get wheel spin in 4th gear in this thing.
Sector 2 is clear.
Tyres are cold, brakes are cold. It wiggles on us straight at 250k. Yeah, this car is not for the faint heart. I'm going to try and get a lap in quali. It's just mental. It absolutely fries your brain, this car, it really does. But it sounds fantastic. I love it. And I have a feeling my webcam just died on me because my steering wheel just went glitchy.
Careful with those gear shifts or the transmission ain't going to last the race.
Yeah, I got a feeling my webcam's just died on me. So that is that. You're going to have to look at me fixed in position, guys. Let's just go for a lap.
That's last. Your brake temperatures look good.
Woo!
Got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
I can see Tobias. It's currently on pole with a 21.6.
The one is 0.8 off the pace.
I haven't been anywhere near that. The thing is, Potato, it's not even that hot. It's like 15 degrees here in Australia, in Brisbane right now. This thing has survived 40-degree days, no problem. I don't get its problem. I'll have a look after the race. Yeah, unfortunately, there's not much I can do. Midstream, I can't really do resets because, yeah, once you leave the server and race room, you can't join back in if qualifying started.
Your right sides are cold. Sector 2 is 0.8 off the pace.
Or at least that's a lap on the board. What kind of horrible time is it?
Sector 1 is yellow. V4.
Oh, it's not as bad as I thought. I can easily go a second faster than that.
Pace. Sector 3 times okay.
So let's at least attempt to. There's a quarter of a second already.
Okay, Dan, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
Yeah, guys, 90 minutes of this. You're looking forward to it. I'm not.
Sector 1 is 0.41 off the pace.
Whoa!
Yellow flag. You've gone outside of track limits there.
It has 0 grip. Okay, let's go back to the pits. And let's try and see if I can get this webcam reconnected, because it's still there. It still says it's there. Let's see if it behaves. Yep, it behaves again. Right. Let's try and get another lap on the board. So sorry about these technical difficulties, guys. I am definitely pleasing the sponsors today. That is for sure. Rapid Bins are getting the money's worth out of DDF Racer.
Intake 6 clear. Green flag, you're clear. So let's get some heat into these brakes. Take it easy, you've got cold tyres.
You just got to be so careful, because like you just saw, the tiniest of crests, even in 4th gear at 250 plus kilometers an hour, it will kill you. You just got to dial it back. You've just got to be so smooth. You'll be so progressive on that throttle. Once it starts to wiggle, it's so hard to stop it from wiggling. You just have to back out of it completely. Right, there's my tyre marks. Fantastic. Got 8 minutes left in the quali session. 1.5 seconds off the pace. Right, it's doable.
Yellow flag.
Because I was half a second up in the first sector on that previous lap before I went and put it in the fence. So the pace is there. I'm just trying to push too hard too soon.
Watch those downshifts. Go easy on the transmission.
Right, here we go. Maximum concentration.
Green flag sector 1. Brake temps are good. Okay, down. 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
You can take quite a bit of curb there, apparently.
Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace.
2/10 down wasn't as good as my last lap. Tyres still aren't quite up to temperature yet. The back end wants to kick out on braking.
Sector 2 is a second off the pace. P3.
Oh, it's enough to beat Mark, but nowhere near the leaders.
Sector 2 and 3 are a second off the pace. Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace. That lap time was 1:23.13.
This car is horrible to drive, but incredibly fun. It's incredibly satisfying once you can get your head round it. The benefits of that top speed are just ridiculous.
Green flag sector 2. Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace.
No words. No words. Really no words for this experience.
Okay, Dan, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left. The guy in front has just done a 1:23.00. P4, sector 1 is 0.8.
The 1,000th off, you're kidding me.
0.7 off the pace. Sector 3 time is quick. Your lap time was 1:23.13.
Oh, there goes the rear end, locked it completely. Ah, this is... I know I can go a lot better than this, guys. I know I can go a lot better than this. I just can't put it together at the moment. I'm trying to push too hard.
Green flag, all clear. Your exit's clear. Stay behind the white line. Your tyres are cold, watch out.
Right.
Got cold brakes all round, be careful.
I'm only going to have one more lap after this. Thanks, Michael. I'm going to need all the underpants I can get, Donny. That's for sure. Oh, it's not confidence I'm lacking, Potato. It's grip. And there's the wiggle. There's the death wiggle.
The car ahead has just done a 1:22.
Oh, jeez, Mark. Come on. Right. It is a bit drifty, Raphael, that's for sure. Right, one lap to go. One lap to go. I might get 2 laps in, but I'm going to be super quiet. I need to be.
Sector 2 is yellow. 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Oh, it's off.
Green flag, sector 2.
I definitely prefer it with full fuel. It's just a little bit more stable.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
That's a bit better.
Good lap, that's your best in the
Still a second off Tobias and still 2/10 off
the pace.
Mark.
Find a 10th in sector 3.
No, I'm not going to get another lap in and lock the rears under braking. Let's spin it out the way of this guy. I don't want to ruin their lap as well. Okay, well that is my qualifying. 4th at best. That was shocking. Trust me, I know I can do better than that, but I just could not put it together. The race is going to be 90 minutes long, and it's going to be all about endurance and survival. I mean, to be fair, I was being a bit ridiculous then, because there's a bit of a gap behind me, and I wasn't going to lose any position, so I might as well try. But I think when the fuel gets in, and the car kind of weighs down a bit, it's going to be a little bit more stable. Wouter, yeah, it's a horrible experience. But let me just check my pit stop presets very quickly. Come on, pit stop presets. Come on, pit stop presets. What's going on here? Come on, RaceRoom, don't do this to me.
Checkered flag, P4. That's the end of the session, P4.
I'm not a fan of this new UI in the slightest. The secret is not to, well, burn any fuel for 90 minutes, true. Let's progress to the race. But yeah, I'm going to have to do my fuel on the fly in the race by the looks of it.
We're expecting you to finish in the top 3.
Okay, top 3 sounds good to me. I can try my best. Make sure the fuel is in. The fuel is in, and I'll just, yeah.
Where did he tell you were going to finish?
He said you should aim to be in the top 9.
Bless you.
That's what I was chuckling at.
In the 8-car field.
Yeah, I was laughing. Gentlemen, good luck everywhere.
Yeah, good luck everyone. Take it easy in the first lap. Cold tyres and these things are dangerous.
Good luck all.
Good luck all.
Be ready.
Yeah, good luck.
I'm going to win the race to the first corner and then I'm leaving.
Go, go, go.
Left side. Clear left.
Corvette power! There is no giveaway today, Raphael, unfortunately. RaceRoom is still a little bit on holiday, should we say. We survived the first stretch. Let's just get the confidence in, nice and slowly.
Let's find a good rhythm. Make some places.
Look at the two of them, Brody and Tobias up ahead, going off into the distance already. I much prefer it on full fuel. Much prefer it on full fuel, guys. Brody's a bit wide already up there. Now that Mark's hovering behind me in the corners, gaining and gaining and gaining right now. And that's a lap at Salzburgring.
Keep it up, we're looking good here. P3.
2 seconds to the guys ahead. Not terrible. But not great. Just need to keep it nice and stable. It's incredibly fast on the straight, Wouter, it really is. And sorry for the little bit of a shambolic start. Yeah, the web menu crapped out on me for the pit stop presets. And I thought the game had froze. So there's a bit of a mini panic there. Didn't get to do the usual race intro and run you through what's expected today, but I'll try and divert my brain that. Divert my brain to that throughout the course of the race. I'm going to take on about 90 litres of fuel at the stop. You need about 190, 200 to make it through in this thing. I am on the soft tyres, because although the soft tyres degrade quite quickly in this thing, especially that front left. Oh, turn! It's not as good on the hard tyres either, because the hard tyres, yeah, they don't wear out as much, but they still do wear out quite significantly, and they cost you quite a lot of time per lap.
The leader's just done a 123.30. The guy ahead has just done a 123.35.
90 minutes indeed, Raphael.
124.35. The guy behind has just done a 123.70.
Oh. Brakes. I have them, but they're not great. Lost about a second there. See Tobias and Brody getting stuck in up ahead there. Tobias trying to make a move, and Mark's hanging on behind me as well. Mark is incredibly good in these kind of cars. Anything that has no grip, lots of power, and it's a bit classic. That's his thing. Mark, that's his thing.
Refueling window will open after 10 minutes.
Oh.
Closes after 15 minutes.
Whoa, almost binned it then.
The gap to Jones behind is now 1.4.
Turn, come on! Big understeer moments at the moment. Then that might be the full fuel, so you kind of trade off the stability for the understeer. You have to kill the speed and get that rear swinging round. Too much and the rear swings around completely.
New fastest lap for Steen, 123.08. That lap was a 124.5.
Right, I'm a second and a half off these guys. It's just not good enough, Dan. Just not good enough, mate. You know you can do better than this. All about the flow and the confidence. Like Potato said in chat, you can have grip and confidence. Well, you need to have grip and confidence. Once you start to trust the car and can kind of push those limits a bit. Look, I'm 8 tenths, 9 tenths up on this lap already. And it's just a case of just getting in the groove. But it is thoroughly enjoyable. And I would recommend everyone to try it at least once. Let's give it a go. Oh, I couldn't agree with you more, Rubber Stiggy. Vote yes, indeed. G Racing gets an Oculus CV1 with a ridiculous sticker on the front. The sticker is my face. Because people complained when I first started the channel that they couldn't see my reactions. I couldn't see my emotions when I was driving, so they should drive without VR so we can see your eyes. Well, I fixed that, didn't I? Right, that's better. 23.4. Within half a second of the leaders. That's more like it. Still dropping time, but it's kind of more in the ballpark of where I think I should be.
The gap to Jones behind is now 1.4 seconds.
Oh, it never gets any less sketchy. Never gets any less sketchy. Oh, a bit too much rotation on the rear then. The downshift kind of kick the arse of it out. Not all is lost though. Still ends up being a faster lap.
That was 123.4.
Those guys are now into the 22s. 7/10 off that lap. They're just in another league, those two today. Mark isn't going anywhere either. Mark's harassing me behind. He's not getting any smaller in that mirror. Well, not in the corners at least. Two tenths up, there we go. 8 seconds behind the leaders. Wow, that's not the way I was expecting this race to go. Long race though, they could bin it. I could be the tortoise and the hare here. You never know. Just gotta be in it to win it. That's a better lap.
The gap to Jones behind is now 2.1 seconds. That's the fastest lap of the race. Your last lap time was at 123.02. Your 2 tenths.
Whoa!
6-2. Yellow flag.
And there's a bin.
Okay, Dan. We're seeing lots of front locking.
There's a bin. Avoid the tyres. Rangey's coming in hot behind me in the chicane. Tyres will be dirty now as well.
Incident clear. Green flag.
It was going to happen.
Jones.
It was going to happen, let's be real. There's no way I was going to keep this thing not out of the bin for 90 minutes. And it's happened 10 minutes in. Kept it out of the fence though, no damage. Yeah, I need to be much easier on the shifts. That's for sure. I need to knock the shifter out halfway through as well. This is a very unprofessional race and stream today. Okay, so the mission now, if I choose to accept it, which I do, is to try and catch back up again with Mark.
Fastest lap for Steam, 122.69.
Now what's the gap to Mark when we cross the line? 10 seconds. 10 seconds, right. Let's do this. You can see my tyre marks there. Oh, I couldn't agree more, Yanni. This thing is just audio-wise, chef kiss.
That's a new fastest lap for Steam, 122.62. That lap time was 123.35, sector 1 and 0.29
Oh.
the pace.
You cannot drift your confidence for 1 second. I want to keep up with your messages in chat. I'm trying to keep up with your messages in chat, but I'm struggling. I'm not going to lie today, guys. I'm not really engaging too well. Not for want of trying, but this is big brain stuff, this. I hope it's entertaining. Watching a grown man suffer like this. Yeah, JK, I could cook an egg on that to coin a phrase. And trust me, there are.
The gap behind is now 4.9 seconds.
There are other Group 5 cars that you can
That's your quickest.
you can drive in RaceRoom.
All right, Dan. That's good consistency. Keep it up.
Okay, we got half a second on mark that lap. Mustafa.
Stay sharp.
Just a bit too much.
Far right, clear right. Sector 1 is clear. Stewards have warned us about track limits. Keep it between the lines.
Mustafa, the carbon fiber wheel broke, mate. Okay. And that's why you don't read chat, Dan. This is a bit much now. I just dropped another 5 seconds to mark there.
The gap in front is now 1.5 seconds. New fastest lap for Norman, 122.13.
Oh, do want to bias? That's not fair. The webcam dropped out again, guys. I'm fed up with this. I really am. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Kind of over it a bit right now, if I'm being honest. There's one thing you want when you go into a race like this, is you want to be ready, you want to feel mentally prepared for it, and when you're spending the entire practice session and qualifying session worrying about why your webcam's not working, it kind of takes away from, you know, let's practice and concentrate for this race. Kind of ruins it a bit for me, you know? I'm a bit pissed off with Logitech right now, or whatever it is that's causing this. Channel that aggression, Dan. Go full Jean Lacey on this bad boy. France Manicourt 1991. Get a penalty, come back, blitz through the field, have an amazing comeback drive. Use that aggression.
You've just done it, 123.16.
Use that aggression, Dan. Use that emotion. Use that passion. Just think of yourself as a French Sicilian, and you'll be alright. I think the quietness of the voice comms today kind of just sums it up, really. Nobody is talking.
The gap ahead is now 1.6.
Gee, Sam. Yeah, the foot cam is particularly useful today. It kind of conveys the emotion in the car rather well, with the feet just flapping around. It's definitely new camera time, George. It has been for a long time, but I don't want to just get another Logitech because I'm fed up of this. I want to get something good, but it's not cheap, man.
24.06.
Let's go and get rangy. I'll read that on the straight about SimHub. I glanced it very briefly out the corner of my eye, but there is no way I can read messages like normal today, guys, so I am so sorry. Oh, Ranger's made a mistake! Ranger's in the sand! Here we go! Let's use that Corvette power!
Alright. Clear right.
Corvette power!
23.
Hey, Rangy!
Come on, Dan. Good stuff. Keep it coming.
That was the first positive moment of the race. We overtook someone.
We estimate about 38 more minutes from the set tyres.
Damn, that thing's a rocket ship in a straight line, isn't it?
Sorry, I can't hear you over the sound of 1,000 eagles.
Defend hard.
Feed 'em
Make them work
eagles.
for it.
Ah. Rangy's right there in the mirrors. He's going to go for dive. I hope not.
We'll see minor wear on the fronts. E4. That was 120.
Whoever asked the question about SimHub, it is a custom overlay.
Sector 2 is.
I haven't got
36.
a publicly available version
3 is 0.
because I've designed it purely for this streaming setup. So it's kind of a one-trick pony. It doesn't really work well with other stuff. It kind of works with whatever I'm racing on the day. I have to go and manually set it up for the car class and all that kind of stuff on a stream-by-stream basis. It doesn't take long, but yeah, it's not really a great thing to be releasing. It's very buggy. So to answer your question, no, unfortunately there isn't. There isn't a publicly available version. As much as I would like there to be one, because everybody asks, but that coding is just beyond me to make like a stable, user-friendly version, you know? Like, I don't want to release something that's crap. I want it to be decent, you know? Because I don't really have the ability to play tech support to lots of people. Like, the way that SimHub does. SimHub is very user-friendly in the support thing, you know? You go on the forums, you ask a question, and they're super helpful. I can't do that. I'm too busy trying not to kill myself in a Corvette Greenwood.
Like a slow-mo race run.
That last lap was 123.
Oh, I'm sorry, Rangy, I'm pedaling it, man.
No, mate, no, I can't go any quicker either, don't worry. Wish I could.
Whoa! Big wiggle. We're not really pulling away from Mr. Rangy, unfortunately. We're not really catching up to Mark either. Kind of quagmired here in 4th right now. About 20 seconds off that podium.
Get a sniff, it turns right.
Or Rangy's made a mistake.
God.
And 23 minutes into the race. We're getting there. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. I'm not quite sure where there is. Insanity?
Cooking your left front tyre.
Oh, I know that. That I do know, Spotter.
The gap to Jones ahead is now 15 seconds. Your lap time was 1:23.73. Sector 2 is 0.47 off the pace.
I can't believe the leaders are up there doing 22s. That's mental. And again, sorry for the lack of webcam, guys.
The gap behind is now 1.2.
Oh. This- Oh. So the only thing to do now is just chip away at that gap to Mark, slowly but surely. As long as I'm getting closer, that's good. But so far in this race, it feels like 2 steps forward, 10 steps back. As soon as you get a bit of confidence, you get too much confidence, and there's a bin. I think we're up to 2 bins now? Is it 3? I can't remember. I think it's only 2.
Your left front tyre is running hot.
I think both of them at the first chicane as well.
That lap was at 1:23.52.
10th off Mark. Mark did a 23.4 then. So we actually lost a bit of time to him. I need to get on the pace. That was almost bin number 3 at the first chicane. It's so sensitive. Random call sign. Hello. Wow, we have some celebrities in here tonight. Hello from Dave Cam earlier on. Random call signs popping in. Hey, mate. I'm not really doing myself proud in the Group 5s at the moment. I've talked the big game. And I've done the big bin a few times today. My webcam is absent. It's AWOL as well. So, yeah. Like, I love this car. When you're in the zone, when you have the flow, there is nothing like hooking up a lap in a Corvette, in the Group 5 Corvette. But when it doesn't work, it just seems to just slip through your fingers so easily. Boggy, hello. And that sound, man. Oh my goodness.
You've just done a 1:24.71. Okay, Dan, you've got half your fuel left.
Shifting to third early there.
It's now 1.1.
Using Greenwood traction control. And yep, 6 gear changes a lap, that's all it takes. There's no point going down to second here because you'd be shifting back up to third again straight away. It's just, you get too much spin. And this is not flat out.
We've seen a bit of wear.
You got to lift over the crests, otherwise it will go round on you, as I demonstrated rather expertly in qualifying. Ah! But that speed, over 300 kilometers an hour in a car from 1977. Nothing else in Group 5 comes close to that. So as long as people aren't, like, you know, harassing me too much in the corners, it kind of defends itself. But you do have to brake in the next postcode. That is an issue. Feed it in gently.
You thought you've just just done a 124.25.
Oh, I'm dropping back from Mark. Mark's killing it in the Fab car today. He's doing real well. And
We're clear, incident clear.
I should remind you that Brody is driving the same car as me. He's currently in the lead, about a second to a second and a half faster per lap. Like, I know I can do those times. I did those times in practice, but it's just, yeah. I just can't do them right now for some reason. It's just, some days it just doesn't happen, guys. Whoa! I think that front left might have something to do with it, though. It's definitely seen better days. It's taken quite a bit of punishment so far in today's race.
You're pulling away from the guy behind. The gap's now 1.8.
I wouldn't say that was pulling away. I mean, he's still there.
Go easy on the transmission.
Oh, spotters started warning me about the gear changes. It's only a matter of time. Hopefully we don't have a GTO at Sonoma style race where I crunched it too much and the transmission gives up halfway through.
That lap was a 124.00.
No direct drive wheels in 77, George. That is true. No, they just had to deal with the brute force of the steering column itself. They just had their hands directly mounted to the steering column. Never mind the steering wheel. I actually wonder how difficult that would be. You know? Steering column challenge. You gotta steer... you gotta put your hands behind the wheel and steer with the column. Maybe that could make an interesting video, I don't know. I'm kind of reaching that point of delirium now. Half an hour into a race with the Greenwood Corvette. These kind of things happen to your brain. Oh! No! No! No, no, no! Oh!
Yellow flag.
That's damage. That's damage. That's damage. Just lock the front.
Flag.
Lock the front.
Had a bit of suspension damage. It's probably alright.
And
Vote bin.
it doesn't steer when it locks. At all. Oh, this is embarrassing, guys. I'm so sorry about this. I could do better than this. Once the weight starts to wiggle, there is nothing you can do. I don't think it's too bad, though. We'll find out in the braking zone.
P5.
Yeah. Front left is gone completely, I think. Perhaps a flats, but no, there's definitely damage. There's definitely damage. Wow.
The gap in front has increased. It's now about 3.8.
This could possibly be my worst race ever, I would say. Oh no, 100% damage. It's just grabbing all the time now, that front left. So, the most difficult car in RaceRoom has now become even more difficult. Great! If I box this lap, can I make it to the end? No. No, I can't. Because I need to be able to put 90 litres into the tank, and it only has 120 litre capacity. So I need to go for another 5 laps, otherwise I have to make a second stop. I have to be able to fill it like maybe 85, but I definitely have to put 90 in to be safe. Oh, this is horrible now. Oh, this is horrible. Oh my goodness me. This race is just... it's not happening.
The lap time was at 124.86.
It's not happening, guys. Which is fine. It happens. Let's get rangy.
The gap in front is now 3.7.
Yeah, I need to get to a point where I've got 30 litres in the tank so I can fill it up with enough to go to the end. That is the objective now. Just hang on for a few more laps.
That's me on the right, bud.
Thanks, Paul.
Oh.
Carrying minor wear on your right side tyres. We're seeing significant wear on your left front.
Thank you, Spotter. All the tyre marks around this track. They're all mine. No, don't. CH. Man. You have your off days, right? He's got to make the most out of your off days. Whoa!
That lap was a 124.00.
Our Ranger's cut the first chicane, he's hopped over the tyres, he might have a little bit of suspension damage there. Might have a slowdown as well. Jeez!
Okay, Dan, you're in this guy in. The gap's now 0.39.
I can't do anything about it. I have to brake so much earlier. I cannot go side by side. I do not have the grip.
That lap time was 125.
This car is seriously horrible to drive right now.
Side, clear on the left. Car left. Clear left.
Can't use the Corvette power just yet. I've got to wait for the straight. Oh, Marzi, this is possibly one of the worst races I've ever done, mate. Thanks for asking. No! God damn it!
Yellow flag, sector 2 is clear. Green flag, you're clear.
Just gotta survive to 30 litres. That suspension is so balked.
The gap in front is increasing. It's now 3.8 seconds. Yellow flag, stay sharp.
Hello, mate. How are you doing?
5.
Stay there. That's cool. Thank you.
Slow down.
Incident clear, green flag. Green flag, sector 2.
I'm honestly surprised it's not more than 7, George.
I knew you had because I heard that. Uh-oh.
2 more laps and then I can pit. Thank goodness for that.
Just dropped concentration for 1 millisecond.
Is he done in these?
Yeah, Marzi, the car wants me to pit, mate. There is no giveaway today, by the way, 3D Quick. I do not have any codes from RaceRoom, unfortunately. They're still a little bit on holiday at the moment right now. Oh, come on, Dan! Front left down to 35%. Right, let's check. Fuel. It's my only chance to do it. Yeah, that's good. How much is that damage gonna cost me? Oh, 1 second. I'll take that.
Okay, pit stop requested.
Worst stint ever. I'm so glad that's over, guys. I'm so glad the first part of that race is done. I think just a chance to sit in the pits for 104 seconds, kind of reflect on what's happened, and then go again. That'll be good for me. I think a little bit of a break, a little bit of a reset. You know, first half syndrome. You know, have your halftime chat. Well, I shouldn't really be using football analogies right now. I'm sorry for all the English in chat, myself included. Tough times. But yeah, you know, have the halftime chat, come back on in the second half strong. That's what I gotta do.
Box in 5, 4.
What
3.
a horrible stint. Engine off. Headset up. Let me see if I can get that webcam back online while I'm in the pit stop, guys. Jeez. No. Webcam's completely dead. It's not even reactivating again. So you're just going to have a little bit more space in the bottom left corner of the screen. So I'm going to hydrate now. Trust me. Thank you, Olaf, for the reminder. We got Matt in the pits ahead of me. The car is refueling right now. There's no giveaway 3D Quick. I don't have any codes from RaceRoom. Unfortunately, this week there's nothing to give away. Giveaway is not active, mate. Yeah, sorry about that. The shame! I'm going to get lapped. I might even get lapped without the pit stop today. So here goes the fuel. Have a look at the scenery. Let's just breathe. And focus. And reset. Think positive thoughts. Think happy place. Right now I'm giving away my soul, George, it feels like. Changing tyres, repairing suspension.
I'm underneath.
Thank you.
Wait for the car. Changing tyres, repairing suspension. Changing tyres.
We're done. Go.
There we go. Right, let's try and do that a bit better.
All clear on pit exit. Take it easy. You've got cold tyres.
Very cold tyres. That's something to be very conscious of. This thing is not going to want to turn. So we have a perfectly good car now. We have a Rangy that hasn't pitted. We have a Mark that's like 30 seconds down the road, and we have a Brody and a Tobias that are completely
Yellow flag.
out of reach. I have had my fair share of bins in today's race. I think it's about time someone else binned it.
Green flag. All clear.
Now, I'm going to go quiet for the next few laps, because I just need to get in that zone, so I'm so sorry if anyone types in chat, asks me a question, or generally says something. I'm checking out for a few laps, guys.
Oh, sorry.
Because I need to get in that zone. I can't do that when I'm using my brain to chat to you guys. So, here we go. Concentration time.
Green flag sector 1.
No webcam, no audio. It's a proper experience. Here we go.
P6.
That sucks.
What happened, mate?
Disconnected. Whole house.
Oh, you're kidding.
Oh,
Yeah.
You've just done a 124.26. Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace.
Oh well. Good luck, everyone. Have fun.
cheers, mate.
Hard luck, fella.
Mechanical failure from that.
Okay, Dan, you're reeling. Jones in. The gap is now 1.2.
That's Mark! What happened to him? He had a really slow pit stop.
On your right. Clear right.
Corvette! Maximum Corvette! That's mental! We just overtook Mark. What? Something must have happened to him. Podium's back on the menu, boys! Angles. Hey, Vushel!
Okay, Dan, hold your nerve. Just keep it smooth. No mistakes.
Was
Great
rangy.
driving. Keep it up. P5. That was 123.24. We're halfway home. Fuel looks okay.
You gotta look after that front left now.
Dark ahead is pitting. Gap to Jones behind is now 0.8.
Hey, John Miller! You're late to the party, mate. Several underpants have been replaced already so far this race. Good to have you, though.
The leader, Steen, is pitting. Your last lap time was 123.57.
Nice. Nice. Got another few tenths on Mark there. Nice and gentle on the power. It's slower, but it's more stable. 6/10 down on my best lap in the race so far. Where's Rangy at?
Incident in Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow.
I'm so glad you said that, BS, mate.
72.
I'm so glad you said that, because I always get worried when I record in VR that it's too shaky for some people, you know, it's too distracting, it's not great quality, because you do have to turn it down a bit.
The gap to.
So when you get comments like that say it's so much better than just watching like a fixed perspective of someone's race, you know, you can see them looking into the corners, that really warms my heart, mate. Thank you for that. Hope you're having an awesome day. Whoa! I don't think Rangy's pitted yet, you know? Because Rangy was ahead of us. Like, Mark was in 3rd, and we were ahead of Mark. So I don't think Rangy's pitted yet. No, Rangy's not pitted, he's still ahead of us. He's doing the long strats, or maybe Rangy didn't change his tyres. Maybe he saved himself like 20 seconds in the stop. I guess we'll find out very shortly. I don't think Rangy's changed his tyres. I think Rangy's on hards. No, he's in the pits. You are right, George. We're back into the podium. Right, the mission now is to try and keep Mark behind me for 40 minutes in a car that has killed me several times this race. Yeah, G Racing, this is the official RaceRoom Weekly Ranked Event, but the Australian server. This is online racing, mate, at its best. Although I'm definitely not on my best today, that's for sure. But I hope you guys are enjoying it nonetheless, despite my rather pathetic attempts here.
On your right, clear right, you're clear.
Mark went for it. Give him the space.
Car right.
Give him the space.
There. Keep it steady.
Gotta give him the space.
Right.
Oh, he went off. Mark went off. Gave him plenty of space then. He made a boo-boo.
Okay, down.
Online racing. I meant to say online racing, mate. But I said online mating instead. Yes, Arthur, you heard right. Sometimes I get my words mixed up a little bit, and that was quite an unfortunate one. Somebody's probably going to clip that. There are many other reputable websites for online mating. This is not one of them, I can assure you. Please don't take my channel away, YouTube. None of that here. No hot tubs.
Reactor Jones behind is now 3.0.
Yeah, no hot tubs, despite a rather bizarre popular demand for it as well, you sickos. I think I got asked that question about 5 times in my Q&A at the weekend. Hot tub stream when? It's like, no, go away. Not happening. That's what my OnlyFans is for. Lol.
That lap time was 1:23.55.
Right. Hold it. Just gotta hold it then. This could be a podium here somehow. After everything, this could be a potential podium. The gap to the guys ahead is way too big to even consider. Brody and Tobias, they're in a different league today. They're in a completely different league. Third is by far the best I can hope for. I just need to keep that pesky fab car Mark Jones behind me. And again, I'm sorry for the lack of webcam. Logitech decided not to cooperate today, so if you are only just joining the stream, normally you can see my face, whether you want to or not, in the bottom left of the screen. But today, yeah, despite repeated disconnects and attempts to get it back running again, it's just... I think the writing's on the wall. Like, if any of you guys out there have, or know of... I think it's a Lumix G7. That's the camera that kind of pops up on all the reviews for like next level video recording, you know, pieces to camera. And it has continuous power, so you can use it as a webcam as well. If you guys have got any experience using one, or have an alternative recommendation, please do let me know in chat. I'm not going to be reading them right now, but 36 minutes to go. I remember that timestamp. I will come back and read the chat. Trust me. So if you have any suggestions for like best webcams, please do let me know, because obviously this C920 that I've got from Logitech, it's, yeah, enough's enough, guys. Enough's enough. I'm trying to run a channel here. I'm trying to be a pro streamer. Emphasis on the word trying. But yeah, I need to get that fixed. It's a little bit unprofessional. Oh, trying to avoid locking the front left then. I could feel it in the pedal starting to vibrate in those Fanatec V3s. I could feel it starting to give me the rumbles. So I'll just let it float to the right hand side of the track. Let it do its thing. Get it back under cover. And just keep going. Try again. This is a terrible lap, this. Mark's right all over me again. 1 second back. Mark's flying.
You've just done a 124.00.
You did a 22.5, I did a 24 flat. Second and a half he took out of me then. Mark's got the pace. When he puts it together, he really does. He's got leading pace.
The gap to Jones behind is now 1.6.
This fight ain't over yet. Where's Rangy gone? I think he must have binned it as well. He's a little bit further back now.
Your lap time was 123.04.
23 flat, almost. Almost my best lap of the race. I'll take that. Definitely starting to feel a bit more flow now. Starting to get a feeling of a bit more consistency. Oh!
The gap to Jones behind is increasing. It's now 2.2.
Oh, massive understeer. Massive Andreas. At his home track, no less. Oh, and then it just does it the other direction as well. Still only quarter of a second off, though.
That lap was at 123.26.
Yeah, I think I've inherited JB's squeaky pedal. I'm pretty sure of it. He might not be with us racing, but his spirit lives on through the squeak. I need to get my lithium grease on that. So many things I need to do. New webcam. Grease my pedals. You know, I've been too focused on the new CPU, the new GPU, the new motherboard that I've kind of let the hardware... I kind of let that slip a little bit, you know? It's a never-ending maintenance list. I've still got the lithium grease that came with it. So I'll do that. I'll do that. Add it to the list, guys. Maybe I can even do a stream on my new G7 Lumix DLSR webcam thing. Live pedal greasing. How does that sound? Actually, I don't know, that'd be one of the shortest streams ever. 5 minutes of waiting to go live, 30 seconds of greasing, 10 seconds of pumping the pedal to make sure it's fine. Okay, look after yourselves, guys. Bye-bye. Stream over. But hey, if the demand is there.
That lap time was 123.35.
Mirrorless, not DLSR. See, this is how much I know about the cameras, Benz. This is why I'm relying on you guys for the research. Mark's not going anywhere. Why should he? His podium's just as much his as mine. He held on to it at the start of the race and then gifted it to me at the pit stops. He wants it back. We have a fight on our hands here, guys. With half an hour to go, we're 2/3 of the way through the race. I have enough fuel. I'll just about have enough tyres, but it's going to be sketchy. It's going to be so sketchy. I need to not lock up. I need to not overheat that front left too much. I need to turn more with the pedals. Let the car roll in instead of turning the wheel more, because that doesn't do anything. Turning the wheel more is just scrubbing it along the tarmac. It's not actually making it turn, because I've gone past the limit of grip in the tyre. I just need to come off the throttle, wait for it to settle, wait for it to turn by itself.
You've just done a 123.69.
Mark took another 4/10 out me on that lap. Quite liberal with the chicane there. But hey, it works. Didn't get a cut track or a slowdown for it. Oh, that's not good though. Let's maximize the exit though. See if I can do that instead. Nope. Just wheel spin it instead then. Great. I wouldn't be surprised if Tobias and Brody come up to lappers by the end. Just has that feeling about it, you know? This feels like one of them races. It's not often I get lapped, but when I do it with style. Insert man drinking a beer meme here. I wouldn't mind a beer, actually. I think I might have one after this race. I think I deserve one. What do you think, chat?
Gap to Jones behind is increasing. It's now 1.9. Your last lap time was at 123.03. Sector 1 is 0.5 off the pace.
It does look like they're having a good scrap, doesn't it, George? Don't forget that Brody and Tobias are both streaming this race. I'm not sure if one of the admins can post the link in chat. Obviously, I can't do it right now. I'm a little bit busy. But if you can, yeah, Vushel, Olaf, whoever's around, any of the admins, if you can post the link to Brody and Tobias' stream, go and open up another tab or two. Go and watch them. They are experts. Thanks, Olaf. Yeah, talking feet. Yep, and the feet have gained consciousness of their own and are speaking to you. You are not going crazy. That was a bit of a shocking few corners there. Understeer starting to kick in, that front left's getting hot. Whoa!
Alright, Dan, we've just cut the track.
That was costly. That was very costly. That puts Mark right back on me again. Gives me another few instant points and invalidates both laps. Ugh. I'm going to get defensive at the apex there. I'm going to hold it. Can't let Mark through. I can hear the turbo.
Don't be pressured. Keep your exit speeds up.
Jeez. Oh, he's right there. He's gonna send it in the final corners. I know he is. Let's hold it nice and tight. He's got a lot more grip than I have, but I have a lot more power than he does. Two completely different philosophies of car, both reaching the same lap time through completely different means. So we're coming up to put a lap on Paul. Keep it nice and tight to the apex. He can't do anything. Oh, this is so tense. This is so tense. He's right there in the mirror. Power sliding in 4th gear at 200k. Doesn't get more group 5 than that.
Sector 3 is clear.
It's me on the left.
Right side, clear to the right.
Thanks, Paul.
Okay, Dan, don't let this guy distract you. You've just done a 123.40.
24 minutes to go. Something tells me these are going to be the longest 24 minutes I've experienced for a while. Oh, Mark's gone over the first chicane.
Behind is now 1.3 seconds.
I'm not sure, Andreas. I haven't actually driven the 935. I haven't actually given it a go. I've given the Capri a go. I gave the Nissan a quick go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, gearbox went a bit funny on me then. Popped out of gear. Maybe I have been damaging the transmission on the downshifts. I think what probably caught Mark out was the fact that I brake in a completely different postcode to him. He probably and he's probably at the limit of his brakes as well, but there's nothing I can do, really. I just got to brake when I have to brake. You know, and he's got to be mindful of that, just like I've got to be mindful on corner exits of people who don't get as good drivers as I do.
That last lap was at 124.
Hey, Sticky, welcome back from work, mate.
3 off the pace. Sector 2 is 1.1 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.39 off the pace.
Yeah, Logitech's pulled a wobbly on me, mate.
The leader has just done 121.75.
Oh, come on. 121s. You having a laugh, mate? Yeah, of all the days for the webcam to die and for me to have one of the worst performances of a while, Dave Cam and Random Call Sign decided to come and say hi. Don't know if they're still watching. If so, hey, thanks for coming along. Love your channels, guys. Dave, especially your iRacing stuff, man. I'd be lying if I said I haven't used some of your track guides to get me up to speed. Especially in the early days. All the rookie stuff, man. How to get out of rookies quick and all that. Thoroughly enjoyable stuff. Random Call Sign. The Assetto Corsa stuff, top notch, man. Always makes me smile when I see your stuff come up on the feed.
The gap to Jones behind is now 0.9. That was 123.
Yeah, Mark got 4/10 on me that lap. He is faster. There's no doubt about it. He's got ultimate pace that's better than mine. But you just can't use it right now.
Sorry, guys.
That's alright.
Sector 1 is clear. You've just done a 122.76. That's your quickest lap.
Yes!
Hitting your marks. This is looking good. That's 20 minutes to go. 20 minutes.
Best lap of the race so far. Finally into the 22s. The pace that I know I could have done all along. The pace that I was doing in practice.
Alright, Dan. The next car is Norman.
Oh, Brody's taking the lead, because I only get those notifications when the positions change. Brody's into the lead of the race. They're 11 seconds behind. Yep, they might be lapping me towards the very end of the race. Especially, like in Soupy says, when I front left, getting a bit worn down. It's much better than it was in the first stint, but that's because I haven't had like 10 bins. You know, I haven't got suspension damage wearing it out. I'm consciously not putting as much steering angle into it now. He says as he proceeds to understeer massively wide. Oh, I just heard a USB sound. Maybe my webcam's back, I don't know. And my wheel went all funny on me again.
Just done a 123.85.
And then suddenly a second off the pace. But I think I know exactly where I lost all of that pace. That horrible right-hander before the final chicane. Wait, what? There's a giveaway? What are we giving away, Olaf? Alright, Mark's getting closer. Definitely getting closer.
Gap to Jones behind is now 0.9.
Spotter backing me up on that as well. 0.9 is under a second. Especially through the twisty stuff here. Whoa, big wiggle.
That last lap was at 123.49.
What are you guys doing? Olaf, what have you started, man? You're gonna regret this. I tell you, you're gonna regret this. No good can come of this. Yeah, if you guys want to drive a Corvette Greenwood, a Greenwood Corvette as badly as I do, it's all in the power of the bathwater. If you want to be this bad, enter Olaf's giveaway. Oh, you guys. Oh, big wiggle. You know what, Tony? I'm gonna let you enjoy it even more because I want to concentrate for a few laps. I'm gonna shut up for a couple of laps, and that is about 2 minutes 50 here at Salzburgring. So when I cross the line, I'm going dark. I'm not reading chat. I'm not gonna say anything. I just need to get some solid laps on the board. So enjoy the sound of the car even more. It's mental. Okay, here we go. Concentration time, because I'm losing time to Mark big time. Here we go. Let's regroup, refocus. Enjoy the sound.
The gap to Jones behind is now 0.49. That lap time was 124.57. Time to get defensive, mate. Sector 3 is yellow. Green flag sector 3. Okay, down 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
Well, not bad.
The lap time was at 123.02. Use all the track, force them to find the gap.
Oh, how good does it sound? Told you I'd do it, Sticky. A lap and a half, man. What'd you think of that? Thank you so much for the donation. I knew you'd try something. I was half expecting Jensen Button to come visit me and chat again today. Just like he did last time I said I was going to do a quiet lap. Wow. Oh, too wide. I can't get the power down. Lost a couple of tenths.
Your lap time was 123.40.
15 minutes to go. Almost locked the rears then. That was borderline. Bin and marks all over me. I can hear the turbo in the background. Absolutely no TC on this, mate. No TC. No ABS. Oh, I'm sorry, Mark. I didn't mean to spook you, mate. I just had a wiggle.
Gap to Jones behind is now 0.9.
Thank you, George. That means a lot, man. I've got to hold on to this podium. This is absolutely the best result I'd have got today, even if I hadn't have binned it. I just no match for Brody and Tobias on pace.
Your last lap time was at 1:24.00.
If I can avoid getting lapped, that'll be the next big thing. I don't want to get lapped by Brody and Tobias. That'll really throw a spanner in the works of mine and Mark's fight. But if it's going to happen, it's going to happen on the last lap. I can tell. No, Mark. No, Mark. Oh, it's loose. It's loose. Oh.
Okay, Dan. Don't let this guy distract you.
Clear right.
He gets me in the acceleration, but that's just a lack of confidence of me not being able to put the power down. Oh, he's so much closer. He's going to have a go now, surely. Surely. Otherwise, his name's not Shirley Jones. No, he didn't have a go. His name's not Shirley Jones. Who'd have knew? Who'd have thought it?
That lap was at 1:24.36.
Oh, I could see him thinking about the send into turn 1 then.
10 minutes remaining, 10 minutes. This is great. Come on, keep nailing those exits.
Brody and Tobias are getting closer now. I can almost see him in the mirror. Yeah, they are going to lap us. They're going to throw a cat amongst the pigeons. They're going to disrupt our fight. Just when you thought it couldn't get any more stressful. Or maybe not. That was a pretty couple of bad laps for them then. My pace has dropped off big time. I'm down in the 24s. This is not good. Oh, it's wide. Oh, it's so wide, but you can't make it stick.
You've just done a 1:24.
Just got to get that exit. Is he going to send it? Not this lap, but I get a terrible exit.
Use all the track, force him to find the gap.
Oh, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. This is a very robust defense from me. Mark's probably swearing at me right now.
10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Not on voice comms, obviously, because he's far too polite for that. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a few Kiwi curse words in that fab car behind me.
right, clear right.
Give him the space. Didn't have the overlap, so I can kind of cut him off a bit. It's not pretty, but it's what I got to do if I wanted to hold on to this podium. I'm not going to lie, I am struggling. That front left is down to 29%.
2 is 0.8 off the pace.
Oh, that's as late as I can get on the brakes then. I'm just so conscious of the dive. It's Brody and Tobias. How's this going to work? I don't want to get in the way of the leading fight. How's this going to work? We need to do it in a way that's fair. Mark's going for it. Mark's right there.
Blue flag.
There's the blue flags.
Alright, Dan. Hold your nerve. Just keep it smooth. No mistakes. Blue flag.
That's it, Mark's. They've got to get past Mark first, but they'll do that on the straight. I'll let them through after the chicane.
That was 124.
Mark's coming in the pits.
Jones behind is pitting. Blue flag.
Mark's what? Why Mark?
Car right, clear to the right.
We get a grandstand seat now for the finish with 5 minutes left if I can just hold on to him. Oh, maybe he got a puncture. That is a very real possibility. I'm going to be so close to getting a puncture of my own. 26% left on that front left tyre. Okay, the pressure for the podium is off. The pressure for the podium is off. Who'd have thought that after the first stint? Oh, look at the leaders going for it.
5 minutes to go. This is good. We'll be on the podium if we can keep it together.
It's so hard. Who do I want to win? I don't know. They're both great people. Like, Tobias is a legend. Brody is a legend. To be honest, they both win far too much, so it's not like one of them deserves it more than the other. As far as I know, Adernim, I think that penalties for blue flags are turned off in RaceRoom. I'm pretty sure. Do you know what's actually funny about this? If I can hold on to third, we'll actually cross the line in podium formation, but I'm just a lap back. Okay, yeah, so it's not possible that Mark got a penalty for ignoring blue flags. Must have been something. Maybe he got a slowdown that he didn't serve and got a drive-through, but it would have come up on the screen. It would have come up with a notification that Mark got a penalty, so it's got to be something. Maybe he didn't put enough fuel on at the stop. Maybe...
That's 5 minutes of fuel left.
Oh, maybe he turned the engine up in that fab car and burned through more fuel than he expected and he had to make another stop. Or maybe he just went through his tyres. All I know is we've got 3 minutes and 20 seconds left in the race. Somehow... somehow... I'm running in third. So realistically... I think we're going to have 3 laps left.
24.67.
I think we're going to have 3 laps left. Because those guys aren't slowing down anytime soon. Yep. Be careful with the downshifts, Dan. Careful with the downshifts. That was almost death. That was almost a bin. That's complacency, that. Yeah, Wushel, that is true. I cannot risk running off track. I cannot risk a single mistake, because that will be insta-puncture. I just got to cruise it home. He says, in the most deadly car in RaceRoom racing experience. It's not over yet, guys.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Yep, definitely 2 laps to go. So this one coming up and then one more after that. It's nice and easy, Dan. Nice and easy. There is absolutely no threat behind.
Come on, you can do better than this.
Yeah, I know I can, Spotter, but it's risky. Wow, it just does not want to slow down at all now. That front left at 20%. Oh, nervous times, nervous times. Come on. Come on, Greenwood. I spoke about you so terribly this race. But now, please, don't repay the favour. 19% front left. I think Spotter maybe is referring to my practice pace, Vushel. Because I was a lot faster than this in practice, about a second a lap. I was only a 10th off Brody in practice. But that does not count. The race is what counts. This 90 minutes counts. We're going to start the last lap now. We're going to start the last lap. You just have to imagine how sweaty I am.
Last lap, bring it on home.
Trust me, it's very sweaty.
Very little fuel left.
Oh!
Yellow flag. Fucking hell, Dan. Your suspension's completely knackered. There's nothing we can do there.
Oh, it is! The suspension's broke! The suspension's broke, that's why! I must have been curb hopping a bit too much. I didn't hit anything. But it's something snapped, it's wiggling. That's why it's not been braking. Something has snapped. I must have been hitting a bump or a curb or something. Look at the... Oh no. Oh no. This is deadly. Just bring it home. Let's bring it home. How did I kill the suspension? I cannot go any faster than this. Oh, it's... That's right, Haunted. We've got the big crab. I must have done something to kill it. Must have done something to kill it. What? I didn't hit anything, though. That was like the most bin-free stint I've ever done in this car. Maybe Mark retired. Wow, that steering wheel feels horrible. Yeah, no wonder it just snapped on me. Crabby. Best crab is Ben Crab. That's for sure. Oh wow. Cruise it home. Cruise it home.
Great drive. That's a podium.
Oh, that is one of the most stressful races I've ever done. Oh, mechanical failure on the last lap. You know what? It wouldn't be a proper American muscle car if we didn't have donuts. That'll do. That'll do nicely. Oh my goodness me. That was mental. Let me see if I can bring the webcam back on screen. Deactivate.
Well done, bro.
Activate. It's back! The webcam
Cheers,
is
guys.
back.
Yeah, congrats, Brady.
Awesome when
It's a terrific win from Tobias as well.
Oh man, that was a tough race. I think the biggest gap we had all race was about 3 seconds.
It was awesome to watch you guys go by and see you fight in the last few laps.
Oh, I was a bit scared when I came up to you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to get both caught up in a big battle here. And then Mark pitted.
Yeah, what happened with Mark?
I just ran out of fuel. Porsche's very thirsty, apparently.
Ah, did you bump the engine mix-up, maybe?
Maybe?
I don't think these things have an engine mix.
Yeah, they do. Some of them do.
Yeah, the
Porsche does,
the
yeah.
Fab car, yeah.
So I was using it as traction control in the Skyline. So I was 2 through the twisty sections and 5 on the big bits.
I don't think the Corvette technologically advanced enough to have engine maps.
No.
Can't really adjust the car beyond the fly.
Oh, awesome stuff though. That was some next level driving from you two. Wow.
Yeah, it was. It was impressive.
Yeah, I'm surprised it was that close all race. And neither of us cracked.
I think I made up for that for you guys. Don't worry. I had the first share of the Corvette crack for you today.
Well, at least I finished where I was supposed to, in the top 9 out of 8, which is not bad.
You finished, mate. There's a lot more that didn't.
Aye.
Yes.
Just as a question, how long was everybody's pit stops?
2.5 minutes.
2 minutes.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
About 2 minutes, yeah.
Stop. Yeah.
Sorry, go on.
Honestly, my suspension broke on the last lap as well. Like I went into the first, she came backwards, so I kind of crawled it home in 4th gear. So that was
Damn it.
a lot closer than it could have been.
Mark was the biggest winner there with 8 plus 18, or 17 plus 17.
Me?
Oh, God.
17 what?
Your ranking went up by 17 points for finishing where you did.
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
Tobias had a huge gain in that one.
Yeah, 0.02.
Let's have a look at the rankings, shall we?
Poor old Matt was the biggest loser in it, and the rankings.
That was bloody shame.
Yeah, no good at all. Well, I've no desire to repeat that for a while.
No. Glad I did it. However.
I thought I was going to get Mark right at the last, because I had a feeling he was going to need to pit, because I was fuel saving in the middle to make it one stop. But he just got enough of a gap to make it work.
Yeah, just. It's very, very close.
Crazy stuff. Yeah, anyone who finished that, well done, yeah.
Oh, that's all right. Mine went up plus 2.3.
Jolly nice too.
And my rating went up by 0.82. Yeah, it's all right.
That's okay, isn't it?
Yeah. Shout out to Mark with the least incident points as well. Biggest gain, least incidents. Yeah, awesome race, Mark. That was a hell of a battle for the podium, that man.
I really enjoyed that. Yeah, that was great. I mean, the two cars are so different. Like, I could get close to you under braking, and then out of the corner, away you go, you know?
Every time you got near to me in the hairpins, I could just hear the turbo behind me. That's when I knew you were close. I could hear the pew in the background.
Yeah. And then out a bit.
Oh, so much craziness, man.
That Corvette is epic in a straight line. I mean, I got up behind you a couple of times. I thought, I'll keep with you for a bit. No, well, goodbye.
I think the best way I described it in the video description was an acapella group made up entirely of Brian Blesseds.
Wonderful.
Is it the actual Corvette that he took to Le Mans? Like, do you know what year it is?
77, this one.
Right, yeah. The one he took to Le Mans was actually quicker than the prototypes in that year. I think it was 75. The Corvette could do 210 mile an hour down the Mulsanne, and the prototypes could only do something like 205 or something that year.
Jeez.
Right.
It's plenty quick enough, that's for sure.
Yes.
Pretty epic. Right, I'm going to disappear, fellas. That was draining.
Yes.
I'm going to go and have a stiff scotch, I think.
Oh, that's a good idea. That's a really good idea.
Fantastic
Me too.
idea.
Yeah.
A cold bath and a stiff scotch.
Yeah.
All of those things.
Don't mix those up.
I might have stiff bath. Oh no! I might go and have an Irish if that's the case. Oh.
Lovely stuff. All right, look after yourself, guys. Awesome racing, and see you all again soon, eh?
Yep. Cool.
Yeah.
Thanks very much.
Guys, we'll catch you next time.
Yeah.
See you, Brody.
Yeah, guys.
Catch ya. Bye.
And that is Wednesday Ranked. Oh my god, I am exhausted. Let's put some music on in the background, shall we? Now that we actually have a functioning webcam. Guys, thank you so much for sticking around with that race. I'm not going to lie, the first 40 minutes of it were incredibly unenjoyable. The car was horrible to drive, especially with the tyres, especially with the suspension damage coming into it. The webcam not working as well was just not, it just wasn't my finest hour. That was not something to be proud of. However, like I said in the pit stop, just reset, just focus, just chill, and just go again for the second half. And apart from that final lap, I think that was 0 bins. That was 0 bins. And I could tell something was getting progressively worse. Because, every time I brake for the first corner, it was like, I'm braking earlier than normal, but it feels looser, and like I'm not abusing the downshifts, but the rear keeps on braking, like something isn't right here. And then, on the final lap, it just went round completely. And then, Spotter used some rather colourful language on me, which shouldn't happen because I have sweary mode disabled, but it doesn't matter. I'm racing with Australians and New Zealanders. I've heard much worse. Oh, incredible. But no, seriously though, thank you so much for sticking with the stream. Thank you for watching. Thank you to Dave Cam, and thank you to Random Call Sign for dropping in as well. Great to see you. I hope you could look past the issues that I was having, and I hope you guys give this a go, because this is a mental combination. I honestly urge you to try the Greenwood Corvette. Just give it a go. And I mean, obviously the Greenwood won the race in the hands of Brody. And the other Corvette, the Monza, came second in the race thanks to Tobias. So it's not a bad car. It's just so difficult. Brody and Tobias, dead set aliens. In fact, you know what? Let's have a look on their profiles. So let's have a look at Tobias, shall we? So Tobias, look at his rating and his reputation. 2093 and 97 rep. Look, just Group 5 NSU. DTM 92s, you can tell what kind of cars he likes to drive. But if you go and have a look at Brody's, like, where's Brody again now? Let's go and have a look at Brody's very quickly before I start wrapping the stream up. Let's go and have a look at Brody's rep and reputation, rating and reputation, shall we? Again, look, 2014 and 96. So, like, the dead set aliens, they're like in the top 20 of, or maybe like top 25, or they were recently, of everyone who plays RaceRoom. And yes, I got lapped. I'm not going to lie, that's a little bit embarrassing, but to be able to hold off the rest of them after such a horrible first stint and somehow claim a podium, I'm not too unproud of that, if that's even a word. But no, I thoroughly enjoyed that, guys. That's today's race. I hope you enjoyed it too. It's not too late to leave the stream a like if you did enjoy it. It's not too late to say hi in chat. I will be going back after this all wraps up and looking at your comments about the cameras as well, because this Logitech that you're watching on right now, it's working now, but it didn't work at the start of the stream. It didn't work for the majority of the race, and that, in my opinion, is unacceptable. That just, I can't have that. So I'm going to go back and watch your comments, and I'm going to see what kind of cameras you recommend and see if the Lumix is worth it, and then have another look at my bank balance after the Nvidia 3080 was bought and cry some more, cry a little bit more. Ignore the stuff about bathwater. I'll try, George, but Olaf's gone, so nobody's going to win that. But no, seriously, thank you for watching. Thanks for the support as always. what's coming up on the channel. Next Tuesday, I will be doing Tuesday Thunder. It's Audi TTs 2015, so something a little bit more manageable at Mid-Ohio Short. So that's going to be next week's. That's going to be next week's combo. And I'm really looking forward to that. Something completely different from today. And what else? I've got videos. Actually, there's going to be a really good video coming up on the channel about... who was it? Sparkshot asked this. Sparkshot asked me this question in the Q&A at the weekend. Can you make a video where you reverse the controls? So when you steer left, the car goes right, and so on. When you brake, it accelerates. When you accelerate, it brakes. When you shift down, it shifts up, and so on. Do you know what? Yes. Yes, I can, Sparkshot. I've also got Olaf's Dirt Rally 2.0 challenge coming up. I think we're in Poland for this month's challenge. And Tuesday Thunder next week. I might get back into iRacing again soon. I've kind of just not had the time for that. Assetto Corsa. There's going to be an Assetto Corsa community event coming up on the channel as well very soon, guys. If you want to get involved, you want to race with me and all the guys that you see in chat, then subscribe and have a look on the Discord, because in the next few weeks, maybe the next month, I don't know exactly when, but soon, we are going to be racing Ford Transit vans at Surfers Paradise. If that doesn't put a little smile on your face, if that doesn't give you a little giggle, I don't know what will. But if you want to get involved in that, keep an eye on the channel. I'll put an announcement up when that race goes, when that race gets scheduled in. Ford Transit Surfers Paradise. So yeah, Tuesday Thunder next week, inverted controller video, Olaf's Rally Challenge, and then community event Ford Transit at Surfers Paradise. Lots of interesting, lots of different things coming up on the channel. So keep an eye out for that. But right now, I'm going to go and have some dinner. I'm going to go and have a stiff bath and a cold drink. A cold bath and a stiff drink. See you guys. Bye bye.